preparation, determination, core strength, and competition, all words that define the U.S. Pole Sports Federation. They're hoping to go Olympic, and here to tell us why they belong there is President Summer Vine, Katrina Wyckoff, her daughter Marin Wyckoff, and world champion, Rafaela Montanaro. Thank you all so much for being here today.
Thanks for having us.
Pleasure to see you. Let's start and address the obvious. There is a stigma at times, I think, about pole sports in general. How does your organization handle that?
Absolutely. So, we are just here to educate people about what we're doing, and we like to focus on the positive. There's so many just amazing things that happen when people get involved with pole sport. Their strength grows and their confidence grows, and it's just a wonderful thing for the community and for the people that are involved with it.
Well, the fact is, they're athletes. You guys are athletes. It takes so much strength. I mean, just watching that video, like I was saying, the focus, the strength, the core abilities to be able to hold yourself up on something like this, it's incredible. And I have to ask you, Summer, who is this sport for?
It is for all ages. That's what's great. We have so many kids getting into pole. We have teenagers. We have over 65 plus people. What's great about it is some sports you age out. There's almost discrimination.
Yeah.
This is it. This is your golden years. Where now we have a sport that is open at all ages for your lifetime if you want.
For your lifetime, not only that, but men and women can do it alike.
Absolutely.
And as young as Marin is, how old is Marin? It's your daughter, Katrina.
Yeah, she's 8. She's turned 8.
8. How long has Marin been doing this?
She's been doing it since she was 5.
That's incredible. So she's actually going to show us a couple moves today,
Yeah.
right, Marin? You want to show us what you can do? Go for it. It's a little shy to do it on TV, but
Yeah, it's different.
yeah. So how long does it take, say, someone like Marin to learn how to do this? Wow.
So she definitely trains several times a week, and she's been practicing a lot. Kids do tend to learn faster than adults. So.
Yeah.
And they're not as scared.
Yeah.
I find that sometimes as an adult you get adults that you're training and they're a little more weary to try things, whereas the kids are like, okay, and because they know that as a spotter you've got them and we have mats and all kinds of stuff. So
Yeah.
kids just have a little bit less fear. Yeah.
Right, less fear. Man,
Yeah.
that was very impressive. Now, of course, this is a very competitive sport, too, and there's a competition coming up right here in Tucson.
Yes.
How do competitors and athletes get ready for a competition like this?
It's months and months and sometimes years of training. Like Rafaela, our world champion, she spends her entire year training for 2 competitions, winning nationals, going to worlds. So
Yeah.
it can take, that's what she does for a living. She is a lifetime athlete, right? So, and then there's people that come into it and they do it as a relief and just an athletic sport that they want to do. I have professionals that come in. I have attorneys, doctors, dentists that come in and just say, I just want to do something that's not the same as everyone else.
That's not the elliptical. That's not
Right,
the
right.
treadmill.
And something that says people aren't going to say, oh, you're too old to do that,
Right.
or you're too young to do that. Like it's for everyone. And the self-confidence that I see it raises in people is huge. I think that's the biggest thing that I love to watch is people they just blossom.
Well, clearly such wonderful effects from this sport. So as a spectator, when someone comes and watches this competition, what can they see?
I think they learn a lot
Learn.
about our sport. I think they think in their mind one thing, and then when they come see, people holding themselves out sideways and their core is engaged, their legs engaged, every muscle in their body is engaged, and it's it's a sport. I think they think we're dancing and we're just fluffing around the pole a little
Yeah.
bit, but it's very intense.
And that's why it should be an Olympic sport in your view.
Absolutely.
And what steps are you taking to sort of get it to that point?
Well, we're creating regionals so that everyone can get involved. And then we have nationals just like that of gymnastics, swimming, all the major sports. And we're also aligning our code of points and things that tell and dictate to the athlete what they need to do to prepare
Right.
to do that perfect routine to get them to the end.
Well,
world stage.
It's a legitimate sport. I mean, we're going to see a great demonstration here in just a bit by Rafaela, but I want to thank you all so much for joining us here today. Congrats on what you're building. I really hope you do get there sooner rather than later, and I can't wait to see this performance. So thanks again.
Thanks for having us.
Absolutely. Now, the USPSF Southwest Regional Championships are here in town. You can watch them compete tomorrow at the Berger Performing Arts Center, with the first event starting at 1:30 p.m. For tickets or to learn more, log on to USPoleSportsFed.org. Now, here's a performance by world champion Rafaela Montanaro.